What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of the Six Gaming Podcast. I am your host, as always, Showsan. Welcome to episode 27. God, I'm happy to have you guys. I have some awesome hosts, as always, and I love introducing them. Up first is Mr. SpaceCptDamien, back this week. We're going to have him on more, of course.
I'd say we didn't scare him away, but I think what happened was that Veg's gravity just kept him in orbit.
Right. I mean, he's kind of permanently locked, but... Speaking of orbit...
Orbiting is the thing I do. I'm a space captain.
Well, speaking of orbit, we do have Mr. Veg with us. Go ahead and say hello.
Hi, how do you think he gets minerals?
Right. Finally, sadly today, we only have one other host, Mr. illustrious roncli himself.
What's going on, everyone?
And again... I'm Showsan. I'm here. I love having you guys. So before we did anything, and I got to set this up here real quick, I had to kick off this week's episode with some amazing video that I found. Where is it? There's my screen share. We'll go to screen 2 and check this out.
Uh-oh. You might want to... Yeah, you might want to click on yourself there, Show.
Huh?
We lost Click on yourself in the Google chat.
Present to everybody.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah,
sorry.
You can't hear anything.
I see a Skelly, man.
This is Iron Maiden, dude.
This video, Iron Maiden has a brand new song coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Let me turn that down a little.
This thing is amazing.
So,
the whole video is amazing.
Iron Maiden has a new song coming out. They have a new album coming out. They did a video game-based music video. It's kind of this awesome homage to gaming throughout the years.
That's cool.
It's amazing. It was absolutely amazing. If you guys haven't seen it, please go check it out. You will not be let down at all. At all.
And boy, can he still sing.
Oh, God. Bruce Dickinson nails it, man. That guy's a genius. But, yeah, I had to open up with that, you guys. If you've even heard slightly of Iron Maiden, you got to go check this out. So, that's what I wanted to open up with. Yes! Heavy metal's into gaming.
And now we lost his video.
And I'm working on that as we go here.
So, my question to you is, how many things are you going to break today before you actually give up?
Oh, God. Probably everything. Probably everything.
Break
Why the hell
all
isn't
the
that working?
things.
Let me see.
Probably because you suck at it. You have to unscreen share, I guess?
Oh, am I still? No, that's
Maybe.
chat. Screen share.
You can do it, Joe. You can do it.
You can do it.
Everybody vamp.
Oh, God.
Yeah! That's amazing.
Oh, God.
That is amazing.
I broke it even more. What's wrong with me this week?
Well done. Well done.
Infinite loops of this is just scary as it is.
Oh, no. It's a disaster.
Oh, man.
So we'll go without the show cam.
All right, I'm going to keep playing with this, but for now I got you guys just kind of bouncing all over the place. So, let's go ahead and start things off like we always do with our news!
Good news, everyone!
Yeah!
Woo.
All right.
Woo!
So, news this week, you guys. Some interesting stuff. Apparently, I found this article, and this was really, really interesting, at least to me. Have you guys ever heard of the Square Enix service Dive In?
I cannot say I have.
You have?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So what this is Square Enix tried to do this streaming service, but unfortunately it wasn't doing so well. But what was really, really weird about the whole thing was that the streaming service was just their mobile games. This was iOS and Android games that you can basically just download and stream it off of your particular device. But it wasn't doing so well, so they said, fuck it. And they're no longer going at it. But still, it was interesting because it was only in Japan. Not many of us even heard of it, obviously.
They should have did it in America. It would have been a lot more popular.
Maybe they just
probably
broke it and tried to fix it, and they just said, fuck it.
Yeah, they probably tried to pull a show, and I would not recommend that at all. But anyway, yeah, that's really pretty cool that they at least tried it. Some of the titles was like Season of Mystery, or Final Fantasy 13 on iOS and Android. Yeah, it wasn't too big, but it was a cool little
and then they wondered why that failed miserably.
Well, right. I mean, but it's also Square Enix. I mean, they've got fanboys for days.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's why I said if they released it in America, I'm pretty sure there would have been some sort of success.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt.
Anyway. I just know so many fanboys that were jizzing when Final Fantasy VII, the remake, or whatever the hell it is, came out.
Oh, my God. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. I swear to God, like, half the screens were like, you thought they were women. No, those were men.
The whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very disturbing.
I mean, Veg usually exaggerates, but no, he's absolutely right here. That's
No, yeah, it was bizarre to say the least. But yeah, so that was that. I'm still playing around here in the background, as you guys can see. I think I permanently broke my video.
Great.
I'm figuring out what the hell's got priority. Okay, so I found another very interesting article over on Engadget. Do you guys, by chance, have a Fitbit? You know, those little
people who do
watches with the pedometers and everything?
I know people who own them. I'm not that pretentious, but sure.
Well, I've got one because I wanted to try it. Granted,
there
it's
you
one
go.
of the cheaper ones, but yeah, I'm pretty pretentious as it is. So, Fitbit just announced a deal with Microsoft where they're adding Fitbit support to Cortana as well as your Xbox One.
Oh, God.
Yep. You can now sync your Fitbit to Windows 10 and Xbox One.
It's already bad enough people sync it to their phones.
Yeah.
I can see syncing it to your phone because you like having all that information and easy to play. But Fitbit?
Yeah.
To your Xbox?
Fitbit, man.
That's weird.
A lot of people
It's
are
already
having
bad
that kind of
enough I
metric.
can easily hack into other people's Fitbits and delete their information.
Cortana I can see because, that's a search.
Right.
But Xbox? What the heck?
Maybe just so you can, like, in Xbox, kind of use an app on the Xbox to track your Fitbit status rather than going on a computer. If you have the setup for that. Like, if you don't have a home PC or whatever, if you just have an Xbox setup, like, as your home center, like, that's what the Xbox One is supposed to be for.
That could be.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And yet they wonder why the Xbox is failing.
Well, okay, so the Xbox, I wouldn't say is failing.
Okay, it's not doing as good as what they predicted it was going to be.
Right. And
did you guys see what the number 2 sales were this last month for console games?
Huh.
No.
The Xbox 360
Really?
beat out the Xbox One.
Very interesting.
It's because you can't take it offline.
The Xbox One came out in 2013 at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
It's kind of weird to me that a next or new gen console is taking this long to take over.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
It's because they fucked up, and they fucked up hard.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say they fucked up hard. I mean, it's
they fucked. If you can't share your games with anybody, you can't go offline for 24 hours without your console wigging out, and you're like, oh, you can't play that game. Why? Because you're not on the internet. Yeah, fuck that. A console's supposed to be something that you're supposed to have fun with, something that you're supposed to play your video games on, and if you do have internet, use it for that other shit. But its main purpose is not just for a source of entertainment, for like video entertainment or social media. It's supposed to be a goddamn video game console.
Well,
and Xbox fucked that up. Or Microsoft.
Yep.
Hey,
they had good intentions though for it. I mean, they really did. They wanted one source for everything you guys ever wanted. And they tried that with the 360 a little bit, if you guys remember.
Yeah, and that backfired on them horribly, where they had to revert a lot of things.
Well, that's true, too.
Hey, we got a few people in the chat, by the way.
Hi, guys.
Fantastic. Hey, guys.
Hey,
We got KMD Saints, and I drive, because I can't fucking pronounce your name. But still, thank you for coming, man. I do appreciate you guys.
What do you mean
Definitely.
IGN shouted you out?
What?
What's that mean? That's what they're saying
That's
in the
a
chat.
great question. Quick, someone do research.
Someone explain, please.
Yes,
Sure.
let's find out. All right. Anyway, so Fitbit. Ron, speaking of Fitbit and kind of losing weight, gaining weight, whatever, we're fucking gamers. Most of us don't care. But you put up an interesting article, so I can't even describe this. What is this?
Okay, so apparently what happened was that a study published in a publication called Addictive Behaviors, it finds that playing Tetris for just 3 minutes reduces your cravings by an average of 20%.
Oh.
Huh.
Really?
It has to be the music.
It's-
I don't know.
So, Veg, you're on a mandatory 3-hour Tetris binge. daily.
Right. A day.
Yeah, I'll live with that.
Yeah, it's just amazing. It says that playing Tetris decreased craving strength from 70% to 56%.
I don't-
And it's not just limited to food. It's for like drugs and alcohol, coffee, caffeine, stuff like that.
Hmm.
The world's problem
So
can be
weird.
solved by just playing 3 minutes of Tetris a day.
I never
I have to wonder
never
about that.
seen anything like this before. It's just a really odd study. So, yeah,
Huh.
And there's a new Matrix
Tetris.
movie coming out.
There's a new what?
Matrix?
Yeah. Yeah, they've been talking about that one for a while, actually.
Googling it. Matrix.
Yes, get in there.
Moves.
I mean, there's a fan.
The Child of Zion?
That's a fan movie.
Oh, is it a fan movie?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
They weren't really too clear on the study from what my understanding is, or there wasn't that much information on it. It just says that it distracts people.
Yeah.
but that's all it takes. Distract you
That's
from
true.
your cravings. There you go.
All right. I don't have any more news, but what about you guys?
Yes, I do. So recently, and this is going to be really absurd and hilarious, is that game footage of Fallout 4 was released out on Pornhub.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yes,
That's awesome.
because
Because they couldn't get it anywhere else?
no, because YouTube kept taking down the videos
Right.
because of
Pornhub
obvious
don't
reasons.
care.
Because of Pornhub eventually had to take it down, but because what was it? Bethesda was threatening them, but they did have the footage up there for a while. My friend kept linking it to me. Or not Bethesda. Who is it? Is it Bethesda?
you're
I thought
right.
it was.
It is
Okay.
Bethesda, but I just call them Blood Bethesda.
Oh.
Well, it might as well be, yeah. With how much they've
So-
been putting out.
So they were showing early game footage of it. It looks great, by the way. I had to make sure it was just no.
Yeah.
I watched like 5 minutes of it. I was like, okay, that's awesome. I want to get it eventually. Not when it comes out. It looks awesome. It's just where the website is. It's not safe for anything. Not safe for kids. Not safe for work. If you do that at work, you have problems before
Right.
that even.
Right. Definitely.
So, I mean, Fallout 4 is looking very promising. It looks awesome.
No, it really is, yeah.
And people are like, oh, you visited a porn site? Oh, grow the fuck up.
Right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I already told you what I was going to do there, and it wasn't too bad.
And I do have one other thing to add as well.
Yeah. What do you got?
As far as news section, Mr. Fu says in chat, "What's great, the porn or the game?"
Right. Both.
Love it.
Both.
Both.
Yes. All right. So, and my wife actually posted this onto the 6gaming page at facebook.com/6gaminggg. It's about this game called Vainglory. It's a tablet game, but it's starting to get some serious esports traction.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
My wife tried to make me download it when it's for iOS, isn't it, or is it for both now? Because
I think it's probably for both, I imagine, at this point.
I think it is.
because when I tried to download it, I remember that name quite well because Ellie was playing that for a while on her iPhone, and then when she switched over to her Android, she couldn't get it. So I'm not sure if. Oh, yep, it is available for iOS now. Or not iOS, but
it makes sense though for them to do that. I mean, you got to mass market these things.
yeah, it's basically a handheld MOBA.
Yep. But basically, there's a tournament coming up this month. Teams from Korea, Europe, North America, and China are competing for a total prize pool of $70,000, which is not bad.
No.
The competitions are airing on primetime television in Korea.
Huh.
Which is just
Really?
awesome. Yeah.
Hmm.
So there you go.
That's pretty awesome.
That is kind of
It is.
interesting, yeah. I mean, I tried Vainglory back when it first came out, but it's so hard to play a MOBA on a touchscreen.
And I love the name of this company, too.
Oh, yeah.
Super Evil Megacorp.
Well, I mean, you know they're not hiding anything at this point.
Exactly.
They just need
know they're up
freaking
to
sharks with
something.
lasers on their head.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right.
Put lasers on sharks.
Is that it for news?
They're
that's
making
Legends.
trying to make an Alan Wake 2.
A what?
Really?
Alan Wake 2.
I was never
Alan
fond of the
Wake?
first one.
Really?
No, it's. I know they were trying to make it scary, or at least more of kind of a thriller. But like, I would get into it, and just it had a terrible camera for me. Plus, all you have is a flashlight, and I hate the whole Silent Hill series too. For the
Oh,
same
really?
reason. I want a weapon. I don't like feeling just tied down.
See, that's the thing about those games, though, is they're kind of designed to make you feel helpless. Because if you have a gun and you're very powerful, then what reason do you have to feel helpless and scared?
That's
I
true.
guess would be my justification against that.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point, and I know a lot of people enjoy that. I don't know, man. Like, I couldn't do Alan Wake.
Also, Fallout Shelter came out on Android.
Yes, which
Yeah, man.
is crazy because most of us have been playing it already on iOS. So welcome to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
But
much.
It is fun. So Space Captain and I, we both have the same employer, and one of our coworkers apparently in this game completely irradiated every single one of his people in his vault.
Oh, God.
I don't even know how he did it, but he literally let his water get so bad that everybody was just like glowing, apparently.
Awesome.
Fucking
Great.
fail.
Awesome.
I don't know. Maybe that's what he was going for.
Maybe it was. He is
Just
kind
kill
of a
everyone.
twisted
I
person.
want ghoul dwellers in my vault because they'll live forever.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
a good point. You really can't stop them.
No.
Fun fact, there's a countdown app for Fallout 4.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, I'm sure.
Everything.
Why?
Why
Because
not?
people can.
Because people are excited about this shit, man.
Exactly.
Oh,
There's-
my God.
There have been countdowns for everything. Like
I want my
everything.
Descent Underground countdown.
Good luck.
Not exactly news, but Descent Underground released an internal build to their high-end backers, like their $2,500 plus backers on Kickstarter. I should be
Really?
getting mine sometime later this month.
Yeah, that'll
excited
be
about that.
interesting.
They said we can stream it too. I'm really excited.
That's awesome
to
right
get
there.
that
Yeah,
going.
at least you got permission.
Yeah,
Because this is still, what, an alpha build, or...
it's pre-alpha right now.
Is
but
it still?
I mean, they showed it off at a recent convention in Austin not too long ago, and apparently it's been
Which you were
looking
there,
really
right?
good. No, I was not.
Oh, that's not the same one?
No,
Oh. Well, shit, you got my hopes up for nothing.
sorry.
Damn it, Ron. Why do I keep you around?
Because
All right.
league news.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and press on, you guys. I still apologize, my camera's not working. However, if you're watching us on Twitch, I did somehow manage to get my camera up in the corner of the screen, so I'm still here, still wearing my badass hat, of course. Love my hat. Anyway, all right, so does everybody else, other than Ron and Veg, have their whiskey, their vodka, their beer
Scotch.
ready?
Dan, have a scotch.
Have a scotch in the airport.
So
All
let's
right.
find that him
Well,
and Brock somehow met.
Yeah, that's right. Because they apparently Brox was sending out some stuff on Facebook about what he was doing, and Dan recognized that, hey, we're at the same airport. So they got together and they actually took a picture together.
Which is weird because when you have that much like awesome geekness together in one spot, I thought the planet was going to implode.
Oh God.
Gold.
Apparently it didn't, but I pretty much summed all that up to trying to divide by 0. It's too much.
We all
Veg lives on
survived.
this planet, and it hasn't imploded yet.
That's true. That's true.
So,
Well, his gravity helps keep things kind of going.
right.
Anyway, all right, so let's talk about what's going on in League of Legends, Mr. Roncli.
All right, so going to start with the NALCS. Last week we had TSM defeating Gravity 3-1. Gravity was already guaranteed a spot in regionals, but TSM beating them was kind of, some people thought that was an upset because TSM was the lower seed, but Gravity was playing really bad lately. What this does is that with Dignitas only getting 20 points, Dignitas is out of regionals, and Gravity and Cloud9 are going to play in the first round of regionals that comes up on the 29th of this month. So good to see High and crew back in
Definitely
having a shot. They have to win 3 best-of-5 series to get in.
Oh God.
Well,
And
yeah,
they have to
you
play,
never know.
and they have to play 3 of these 5 teams. It's going to be Gravity, TIP, Team Liquid, CLG, and TSM. 2 of those guys are going to automatically be in the Worlds. The rest that they have, Cloud9 would have to beat them. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans
It is. It definitely is.
CLG wrecked TIP today. It was
Really
crazy.
that bad?
Yeah,
Oh,
TIP
yeah.
had really good early games, but CLG managed to come back really well every single game. They played from behind every game and won.
Really?
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, good for them though.
And this concerns me because just for the simple fact that as soon as they hit Worlds, they're going to get annihilated because the Chinese are looking really scary as well as the Koreans this year.
And I've been hearing that a lot.
NALCS, I don't give any of them a chance this year.
No.
Semifinals, TSM plays Team Liquid tomorrow. Check that out. And the winner will play CLG in the finals, with the loser playing TIP for third.
Sweet.
EULCS, last week, Unicorns of Love squeaked by Roccat. They came out to 2-0 lead, and Roccat brought it back, but Unicorns won the 5th game. And then this week, Origin beat H2K 3-1. I'm happy about that because I hate H2K.
Well,
So,
they're not
Origin's-
that bad. They're not that bad.
Yeah. Origin's in the finals. They will play the winner of Fnatic and Unicorns of Love, which will play tomorrow. And then the loser will play H2K for third. And in the regionals, we already know it's going to be Giants and Roccat in the first round.
Yeah.
The other 4 teams still in are H2K, Origin, Unicorns, and Fnatic. So there you have it. That's what's going on with League.
Nice. Okay, well, that was... Shit, that was really short, actually.
I put a lot of information in that, though.
There was, but, Ron, I still have a little bit of beer left, man. That's... I timed this terribly.
We'll drink it during the meeting.
I'm working on it. Okay, so... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and push on to my next section, as we do every single week. Why am I so excited? I don't know. Maybe because I have been on a Batman marathon.
Oh, God.
Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, you name it. I'm going.
I thought you said Fat Man or Fat Man binge or something like that. I was like, oh, those are
do not. Benj, I don't have direct ties to your webcam. Okay. I can't just tune in whenever I want. It doesn't work.
Well, that and you'd be called the government, so.
Hey, quiet.
Even though you do work for them.
We're not.
I have
discussing
my eye on
this.
you, boy.
We're not discussing this.
Yeah, we need to cut this
Don't-
government
Yeah,
conversation.
don't.
Yeah, right?
I'm
I have
just
to
going
make a
to
few
call
phone
my
calls.
friends over in
It's
the
not,
NSA.
it's not my fault that you guys are lowly aerial space janitors. You
Look,
know.
I will call my friends in the NSA. It will end badly for you. We'll just press.
Well,
it.
and badly for them. All I have to do is ass blast them.
This is true. You put Veg in a closed cell for any length of time, it's going to be bad.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think. All right, so yeah, I've been doing a shit ton of Batman. I'm hoping I've got all my streaming shit figured out, minus my webcam being fucking weird for whatever reason. But I should have it going, and we're gonna do some non-stop Batman here in a little bit until I pass out. In which case,
Batman,
the game stopped.
Batman. Stealing all the donuts and taking all the cake as Batman.
Wow.
Oh god, this guy.
Space janitors.
You can't see it, but I'm face palming right now. That's
Needed.
I don't even know what to
Glad
say.
someone did.
All right, so Ron, what have you been doing, man?
All right, so just doing. I only played World of Warcraft one day this week because I had a birthday party social event to attend on Thursday, and of course, the day I'm not there, they get down Birdman. So
Of course.
yeah.
Why would you take down an awesome rapper? What the hell is wrong with you?
We'll ignore that comment and move on. Also been playing a little bit of Descent. Again, not a whole lot. The two things that I've been focusing on pretty much this week, of course, been playing a lot of Crypt of the Necrodancer. I've been playing a lot of Deathless runs on different characters now. And I got the 7th best Melody run.
Really?
This last week. 17 wins in a row. I was trying to beat Spooty on another top 10,
record.
but I couldn't do it. He had 19, and I didn't quite beat him.
Damn.
But
At least
yeah,
you tried.
It was pretty close, and I'm in the middle of a cadence run right now. I'm trying to get that achievement, so there'll probably be some more of that a little later tonight.
So I did try watching your game, though, because you were streaming that a little bit earlier.
Yep.
And that was almost as bad as Pac-Man. Like, the whole floor flashes at you.
It's not as
Not
I
nearly as
thought
bad
I
as
was going to go into a seizure.
No, it's not as bad as Pac-Man. I've watched it a few
It's
times.
not as bad, but it's pretty freaking bad. Like,
It's up there, yes, but it's not. Where you could definitely get a seizure from Pac-Man. It's less likely from Necrodancer.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't understand how you guys can play that. Like, my eyes start hurting and I gotta leave.
Well, I'm going to talk a little more about Championship Edition DX2 because
Ooh.
I've been playing that, and I've been playing on this maze called Half, and basically you saw how the boards change.
Yeah.
Well, the right side of the board never changes. All the action happens on the left side of the board, and it's a lot harder because you have to move the ghosts to get some of the dots.
Yeah.
Whereas in the other ones, you can just go right by them. Well, you can't do that in this one, so it's a lot more tactical. And I've been trading world records with this one person, Stwethy, for the last week and a half on both the short time trial and the normal time trial. And I have it right now. I actually sub 13-minuted it. Got down to 12:59. I was very happy about that.
This whole mode actually sounds a lot like the old Pac-Man kill screen, where you can literally just play on half of the screen anyway.
No, it's not that. It's the other half is still valid. You could go over there. There's just nothing over there.
Oh, okay. So you still have escape routes, like.
Yeah, you still have escape routes over there. So
Interesting.
It's really cool. Yeah, I'm really enjoying chasing these times. It's getting to the point though where there's not a whole lot of time saving left. So I imagine at some point this world record chase is going to settle down. I mean, it's still decreasing by full seconds, which just baffles the heck out of me because I think I have a.
Is there still a guy that's at 000 for that?
Yeah, that's a cheat.
Whoever did that, go die.
Yeah, right.
Right?
I reported them. They haven't been. Nothing's done about it, so whatever. But yeah, it's really interesting that we're still dropping these records by seconds at a time and not starting to get into the split-second range. So yeah, that's why I've been playing.
Very cool. All right, Mr. Space Captain Damien, why don't you go ahead? What the hell have you been playing, man?
I've been playing more World of Warcraft this week. So after last week's podcast, I said I was in Hyjal, just getting through Hyjal Quest, and I already said I was like level 83 and almost done with it. So I decided after the podcast I was pretty much done with. Well, I just wanted to finish off Hyjal, so I quested there, and I finished off the last quest, which was with Cenarius or whatever.
Yeah. That was fun.
It was a neat storyline. I actually was following it pretty closely because I think that deep WoW lore is neat.
Yeah.
So I finished that, and by the time I was done with all the quests in Hyjal, I was level 84, and I had like 6 little bars left of experience left. So I went to the Twilight Highlands. I did 5 quests and I was done with the Twilight Highlands. Like 5 go kill these 3 dudes kind of quests, and I was done with it. So
That's
that was
pretty
nice.
much what everyone said, even when it was active content. They're like, you know what? Fuck Twilight Highlands. I'm not doing it.
And then the next day, I played for like 5 hours doing Miss Pandaria stuff with my sister,
Right.
and we're already both level 89.
Oh, jeez.
Like we got through Miss Pandaria that fast. I almost feel like Blizzard is trying to make you level faster through these expansions because they're not as proud of them.
It really seems like it, yeah.
Yeah, which is a bummer because Miss Pandaria is really pretty. It's got a lot of character to it, but it's very silly at the same time. And I don't think a lot of people like that.
Well, we talked about that a bit, though, because what we said a couple weeks ago, we made mention that, Miss Pandaria, while itself wasn't widely well received, towards the end, the actual content was a lot of fun, especially the raids, Though that was great fun.
Yep.
But I still have to wonder, is anyone still doing the challenge dungeons? I haven't heard of anybody doing those anymore.
No, that's
sure
kind
about
of
I'm sure the leaderboards are going.
Say what?
it's kind of like Ash ran.
I'm sure the leaderboards are still going for that.
Oh, I'm sure they are. It just doesn't seem quite as big as they were in Pandaria.
Well, it's because you don't get anything this time around.
They were big at the beginning of the X Pack when people were doing it for gear.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, well, Veg, what the hell have you been doing?
With my wonky schedule this week, almost not too much, sadly. I've still been streaming Xenoverse just here and there, and then playing a metric crap ton of Final Fantasy to help get the guild up in levels so we can actually buy the stupid house.
There you go.
And that's been a pain in the ass.
I do need to log in. Maybe tomorrow.
Yes, you do. You need to leave that FC and join
I
our.
like my FC, man. Those guys are cool. They're helpful. You're not helpful.
Yes, we are. You lying sack of shit. You
No,
never.
I said,
Damn!
I said
Here we go.
you're not helpful. Do I have to bring
Round
up?
one.
No, but there's also
Do
Sully,
I have-
Bree, and Rigel. They're very
But
helpful.
Do
That
I
makes
have
up
to
for
bring
me.
up my first experience playing Minecraft with you again? Do I
That's
really need to do
Minecraft.
that?
You
That's Minecraft, though. I'm an
That's
asshole in that
completely
regardless.
Completely different game.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're not gonna get help in Minecraft.
Joe,
You're gonna get
I've killed
creepers and
everybody
blow
I've
up.
ever come across in Minecraft. Even ask Ron.
All right. Well, at least
That's
you're
not a good
consistent.
example.
Wait, when did you kill me?
Like the very beginning of when you started with me and James.
No, that was just me running into a fucking creeper.
Yeah, I told you to go hug it.
Which
I
is the
didn't
exact
intend to, but I
same
did
fucking
anyway.
thing to me.
I knew better than to hug a creeper. I knew that much about the game.
I didn't. So thanks for nothing,
Did
asswipe.
you go hug it? Did you go hug it, Joe?
Yeah, I did. He's like, oh, don't worry about him. He just wanders around. He won't do anything. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go over to investigate. Boom! Fucking pieces of show all over the place.
Well done, Veg. Well
It
done.
was the best day ever.
I hate you. Even
But-
James was laughing at me. That's what was that sucked. Like even he found that hilarious. I hate people.
So yeah, if you want to play Minecraft with Show, you can. It's infuriating to him, and it's amazing.
And I'm really gullible, apparently. So
Yes. So I've been playing mostly those. I've been playing Project Cars here and there as well. I've been trying to get my career, and it's just the one class that I'm into is so fucking glitchy still, and it bugs me.
really,
Yeah, because at the startup, for some reason, my car literally wants to go into the grass and into the wall. And unfortunately, I have realistic damage turned on. So my car is already, it says, oh yeah, your axle's damaged, and so is your right fender. Your aerodynamics are gone. And I'm like, it's not even green yet, and my car's already destroyed. So, like I said, I would do it without restarts because that's how I used to play F1 2014. Because I knew I was that skilled, and if I wrecked, oh fucking well. With this game, they still need to work on their bugs.
really.
Yeah, because I still have to have the restarts on. I don't like using restarts because it's a pain in the ass when you're 20 laps in on this 10-mile track.
But isn't this game fairly old? Couple of years?
Project Cars, it's about a year old now.
You'd think they have it all ironed out,
Right.
though, by now.
Yeah, and they just did a patch today, so I have to see what they did.
Added more cars.
Right.
More bugs.
Exactly.
Well, what was it? The newest car they added was so glitchy. I literally tapped it, and my car was like 100 feet in the air.
Nice.
And I wanted to see what damage it did, so I didn't restart it. So it literally destroyed the car, and I couldn't move it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
All right, so Veg, Andy Coos in chat wants some advice real quick. What advice can you give?
Hold on, show. For feeding the trolls,
Yes,
you get a face palm.
thank you.
Wait, what
I
kind
have
of
to
girl
feed the
advice?
trolls. I mean, sometimes it's pretty amusing. But anyway, I digress.
And it destroyed my dick. Okay, well, it sounds like you weren't very stable to begin with, so...
Message
And gone. Anyway, all right.
See you bye.
See you bye. No, you can't say that yet because I almost hit stop broadcast. Right.
Whoa, don't stop the broadcast.
I already have like this Pavlov reaction. As
Hey,
soon as Ron says
show.
that, I want to.
You need to calm the fuck down. Don't shut down the broadcast. We have to
Right?
keep the show going, damn it.
Fuck! Alright. So, we're going to press on to our 6 gaming roundtable, you guys. This is probably my favorite part of the podcast because I get to hear some random shit about some random questions, and I never know where this stuff is coming from, especially when it comes from my own mind. But,
This didn't come from me.
nonetheless, this week's roundtable for you guys, interesting question. Do you like playing endless marathon-style games? I think a perfect example of this would be Pac-Man.
Well, not the one I'm playing.
No, but in general. So, Captain Damien.
Could you explain the topic a little bit better, please? I'm not.
Marathon-style games that never end. You just
Endless games.
Would also apply to games like RPGs, like Skyrim or Fallout or whatever? I mean, they do end, but
to a degree, though, yeah, they are kind of endless.
I guess in that kind of aspect. But I used to play Tetris a lot. Like a year or two ago, I got on a Tetris binge, and
Nothing wrong with
Did you
the
lose any
Tetris
weight?
bench.
No, I didn't lose any weight.
Fuck. Well, there goes that theory all of a sudden.
There goes that theory. No. I mean, not really. I can't do it myself. I don't have the patience to do it. I have to get up and walk around every few minutes or I'll go insane. So
That makes sense.
yeah, I guess I used to play a bunch of Minecraft and stuff. There was one time back when I lived in Washington when I was still living with my parents and whatever. I got up at like 9 a.m., played Minecraft until about 11 p.m., stood up, and I don't know how long it had been since I stood up, and I walked into my bathroom, everything went black, and I fell over, and I smashed my nose on the floor. I didn't feel myself fall over. Because I was just playing Minecraft for such a long time without standing up to go get food or drink or anything.
You know what that reminds me of? Have you ever seen the movie PCU?
No, I haven't.
No? This is like one of the more quintessential 90s movies. It was amazing. But one of the guys, he's doing his college thesis on the Gene Hackman theory. Or, no, the Kane Hackman theory. Which is, at any point, anywhere on cable, you can find either Gene Hackman or a Michael Caine movie always playing.
Okay.
And so this guy literally sat through the entire movie just watching TV. At one point, the power goes out, so he has to go change the fuse box. As soon as he stands up, he immediately falls over, yelling pins and needles. Like, that's what I envision right there.
Yeah, it's basically what happened. It was scary not feeling myself fall over, but yeah, I guess if that is in the aspect of a game that never really ends, then I suppose I enjoy doing that. Things where it's more creative and you can build things. But back when I did play Tetris a year or so ago, I'd always just play until I killed myself on it because I would get frustrated and bored and I just give up. So I can't go forever on puzzle games, but I guess Minecraft, where it's more creative, yes, I could probably go a really long time on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron, how about you, man?
For me, it really depends on the game. Like you mentioned, the original Pac-Man, I couldn't do that. It's just too long.
What about Donkey Kong?
No,
That has a rollover too.
I just can't get it on like Donkey Kong.
Ah, at least you
Oh.
kind of hit that one because
Oh.
I tried to softball it in there for you, so I appreciate that.
You're welcome. But for instance, like these deathless runs I'm doing on Crypt of the Necrodancer, these runs, like I had a bard run that lasted for like over the course of 3 days. The melody run was over the course of 2 days. So,
Lord.
stuff like that. I'm glad I'm able to pause these games these days. But like back in the day when I was playing like Enduro for the Atari 2600,
Oh yeah.
I'd have to sit there and play it for hours and hours without a break because you couldn't pause the games back in the day.
Right.
And but I still, it's got to be certain games where it's not the same old repetitive stuff. Like Enduro's about as unvaried as I got back in the day. And then these days, it's got to be something like Necrodancer, where every game is different. You'll have a different weapon every game. You'll have a different build every game. You can do different things every single game. You don't get the same game twice.
Which is interesting. Those
Tetris,
procedural levels.
Tetris, I could do for like maybe an hour. I can't do it for longer than that. It's just the same thing over and over.
So, Mr. Fu was saying that don't ever go to China or Korea because people are literally dropping like flies out there. And it was interesting. Because I read an article about StarCraft 2 guy who actually developed blood clots in his legs. He sat and he played StarCraft for so long. As soon as he got up,
doing this stuff.
Yeah, he was playing for like it was either like it was like 48 or 52 hours straight. Not getting up whatsoever.
Which I do not understand how you do that.
Yeah, there's definitely limits to marathon gaming,
right?
Also, I think it's a cultural thing.
But what's that?
I think it's a cultural thing. You really rarely hear about that shit happening in the United States. I mean,
true,
I think a few years ago there was a case of a guy who had like heart problems. He drank a bunch of Monster and then died while playing a game. But that never that kind of stuff where you binge game and die of exhaustion never happened in the U.S. So maybe it's a cultural thing in Asia where people will dedicate too much of themselves to something and they'll die for it.
You got to remember though, at least in South Korea, the StarCraft game actually has its own television channel.
Right, it does.
It is literally probably the most popular thing next to soccer.
Have you seen the documentary Free to Play?
Right.
Have you seen the documentary Free to Play?
I haven't. I want to.
One of the things they said on there that I thought was really interesting is that people say that girls in Korea want their boyfriends to be people who play either Dota or League of Legends because that's the thing that to be over there if you want to make it big is a professional gamer in like a MOBA. And I guess StarCraft, but it might be dying down a little bit over there.
Look at here in the U.S. You're a professional gamer. People still look at you like you're a loser.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When I tell people I play video games competitively and win money, they're like, you can do that? I was like...
Right, you get that reaction, too.
I was like, yes.
But it's not the same over here. It's completely different over in Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cultural difference. So that's why I think people would play themselves to death over there, is based on the cultural difference of it being more important over there.
Still, I got to applaud their dedication.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're so dedicated that people actually go to China and Korea and Japan to actually test how good they are.
Right.
Anywhere else. So that's kind of cool.
I did find that documentary. It's available for free on YouTube. It's uploaded by Valve.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was free.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotta watch that.
It's really neat. It's about the Dota internationals. And it's super feel good. Like I don't even play Dota, but I watched it and I was like, yeah, maybe I can get into watching esports online. And I tried it. It's the same thing with normal sports. I can't get into rooting for a team.
That's because you weren't watching. You were watching Dota.
Doesn't matter what game you play. If there's a TSM, that's who you vote for.
TSM.
No,
TSM.
TSM. Fucking amazing. But yeah, dude, you really got to. Just try it once. Watch the freaking League of Legends runs. That stuff is amazing.
10 a.m. 8 a.m. Pacific.
Yep.
I've been trying to follow the Heroes of the Storm pro team. What's it called? Stellar Lotus. I'm trying to follow them more because I want to get into an esports team, and I really like Heroes of the Storm. I play that
Let me know, man. We'll play some Heroes together.
All right, add me on fucking Battle.net, yo.
Let's do it. I'm usually a mid anyway, or an
Alright, cool.
ADC, so
Alright,
let's
cool.
do it.
Yeah, man.
Well, with that,
Both let him
that
support.
aspect kind of gets
all I
thrown
gotta
out of
say.
the window.
Yeah, I
And I-
learned I am really bad at support in Heroes of the Storm.
I
Still
posted
the
my
best,
battle tag
still
up
the
there.
best
I
support
did too.
ever in League of Legends, but I'm not so good in.
Suck at supporting.
We'll get
You're
into
the
that.
worst
later.
support ever.
I was the best.
No.
You bait your ADC into death.
Ellie's
Every time.
Ellie's a better support than you are.
Oh, I was so good at that. And
All he's
All
doing
right.
is stroking his own ego at this point.
Mr. Fu also posted his battle tag.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm gonna
Mhm.
get all of you guys loaded up, definitely.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't remember my battle tag, so as soon as I remember it.
Show
Alright,
is a
I'll-
douche canoe. That's your battle tag name.
No, that's not it. There's numbers in there. Damn it.
Okay,
Oh,
show is a douche canoe. Number
82.
8282.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right. All right,
Yeah.
fuck it, try it. No, all right. So, Veg, how about you, man? What's your take on these endless games?
Like for me, it's a. I can't play them for a long period of time. They annoy me. They honestly do. I don't know
What
why.
do you
They
mean,
just
like annoy you though?
for me, there's no end goal. There's no end determination. With Minecraft, it's not so bad because at least I know if I finish something, it's going to look nice. Or
Yeah, but
it's
usually
nice in my own
it's-
perspective. But I
But
don't
it's
like
the
going for
sport
the high.
chasing thing. That's kind of usually the drive.
That's
And
it
I
for
don't-
me.
For me, it's times. I don't like because people will say, oh, racing's essentially endless. Well, anything's endless if you do it enough.
True.
There's a start and finish, and for me, it bugs me. Like Tetris, like I forget how high I went up on that. It was ridiculous at one point. And then with Pac-Man, I just don't care. I don't care about numbers. I don't care about beating other people in high scores. I want to face that person face to face and beat the shit out of them. Then, I'm not like, oh, my high score is better than yours. Oh, I want to do that. Like, I beat your fucking face in this game. Oh,
Veg, you really are a PvP expert.
Now, Veg, what do you think about like you don't like high scores, but what about like speedrunning when you're competing for lower times?
Yep.
Well, with racing, if you, I don't like time trials. I hate them. They drive me up the wall. I'm not good with them because I'm a better racer than I am a better person than I do time trials. Normally, that's why if you'll ever see me race in video games, I'm usually mid-pack at the beginning, and just see me work my way up because I know how to, corner better than other people. I know how to corner, or I know how to get out of the corner a lot faster than most people. I know how to shift gears and whatnot. It's just I don't like time trials, and people are like, oh, well, that's how you get, well, if you do good time trials, you're usually going to do great in the race. That's not true because I know people who fucking panic when they try to pass people and wreck themselves all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
It varies. To me it does. So yeah, the lower time you're going to have, the better your odds are for winning. At least for that. And I don't. And I couldn't do the Pac-Man Championship DX thing that Ron does, or, I would try Necrodancer just for the simple fact it looks interesting. It looks like fun.
Have you ever actually tried like some of the more high-end Tetris then? 'Cause that stuff is crazy. That is literally about reaction times,
That's not
Dad-
something I can-
planning.
No, that hurts my head.
Yeah, it's fucking too much to think about.
And Mr. Fu, I am a better racer than I am a person. So,
But he's not a bigger racer than he is a person.
no. Wait,
Right.
what?
Veg is
Well-
a much
Veg,
bigger person.
Veg is not a very good person anyway. But anyway,
Yeah, he's a bad
No,
person.
I like to murder things in games, so,
right,
That's apparently frowned upon against many people.
just a little
Yes.
bit, just a little bit. All right, so for me, it's kind of one of those things. I'm not huge into it. There's certainly been a couple endless games that I've tried, but I'm kind of with Veg. I feel more comfortable with speedrunning. I feel more comfortable with, trying to do something as well as I possibly can versus as long as I possibly can. So for an example, if I go back and I play like Portal, I'm always racing at least against myself to try to do that level that much faster, that much cleaner. Super Metroid, the exact same thing. I'm trying to push each area to be better and better and better, make it more clean, don't take damage, that sort of stuff. I've never been able to do the endless games, honestly, and that's like Bejeweled. I will play it for a while, and the nice thing is I can literally just quit whenever. But I've never gotten into a binge, if that makes sense.
Show wasn't the guy that was going to break the 2 billion points.
No.
That would be my mom.
Dude, the thing
Your
is,
mom.
I tried that Bejeweled Blitz, and actually I think I played Ron a few times, and I've always gotten stomped. Like, I'm so bad at it, I don't know why. But
yeah, my mom will make sure you cry in that game.
I'm sure.
If she's not playing not Rock Band, but the guitar, she is playing Bejeweled Blitz or MLB. That's the only three things she plays. Yeah, Rocksmith, thank you.
Rock Band's an awesome game, though.
Yeah, they're making a 4th.
Yeah, I know. We're not getting into that.
Yeah, I know. It's just like Guitar Hero 5. It's just them getting desperate for money.
So, Mr. Fu, I'll be on your side anytime, man. You just let me know. When the world ends, I'll fucking be there. You don't got to worry about that.
I won't. I'll be a zombie and I'll be hunting you all down.
That works. What was it? Do you guys watch Robot Chicken at all?
Yes.
Okay, so
I mean, not recently, but yes.
So I think it was season 2. They show this guy sitting in a bunker, and you hear a bunch of zombies like scraping on his door, and the guy asks, "Hey," or the zombies kept going, "Oh, brains," and the guy goes, "So are you praising the one thing that got you through this apocalypse, or are you guys really flesh-eating zombies?" And the zombies go, "We're zombies. I just couldn't lie to you." That's pretty much what I see right there. Speaking of zombies, I gotta push it over to music real quick. If you guys haven't heard of Jonathan Colton,
I love Jonathan.
Go look it up.
He signed my Xbox 360. Hold on.
Did he really?
Yeah, man.
Dude, I fucking hate you. Oh my god. Anyway, while he goes and gets that, Jonathan Colton did a song called R.E. Your Brains. Regarding your brains. It's literally a song about zombies, and it's fucking amazing.
Top signature right there.
Choco!
I also have the cast of X-Play and some of the Red vs. Blue people.
Yeah, but Morgan Webb.
Yeah,
so
man.
Hot.
She's shorter. She's like smaller in person. She's
I can
very
imagine.
compact.
I can imagine.
I heard she's tiny.
Yeah, she's really small.
Yeah, why not? Adam Sessler, I think they
Why
just
not?
they'd probably make him look shorter to even things out. But anyway, all right. So I think that's it for the roundtable, you guys. Does anyone else have anything they want to say?
I have a recommendation for a game that I've also been playing this week that I forgot to bring up when I was doing my this week I've been playing. You guys should totally play This War of Mine if you haven't played it.
Ooh. Okay, so before you go crazy, I do have to note, I was watching E3 when they announced it, and I almost broke into tears.
Yeah.
Like, the actual trailer that they showed was so heartbreaking and emotional. Like, I pretty much swore off that game. I can't play a game that's going to make me cry. And if that's what you're going to talk about, I can't do it. I won't play it.
Okay.
Like Valiant Hearts?
It's kind of it's on the same emotional level as Valiant Hearts. It's a game that makes you feel something other than like fun. It's like this game will make you feel sad. So to give kind of an explanation of this game, it's based on Berlin. There were people trapped in the city during World War II, just like innocent civilians who didn't want any involvement in the war or anything. But it's not Berlin. It's called Porigen, and it's a war between like a rebel faction and then the main military.
Right. Insert good guys, insert bad guys.
You just play as a couple of civilians in the city who are trapped there, and basically the objective of the game is to make it through 40 days and have your people not die, which is very problematic because you have to steal from other people who are just trying to make their way, and sometimes you end up like, hey, my guys are starving, so I have to go over to this house and murder this guy who's taking care of his grandparents so I can get these resources from them. And it's really sad and really heartbreaking. There are just a lot of really hard decisions to make in that game. And
I think TB nailed it with his short little... Which is, he says, rather than press F to feel, this gritty survival game forces you into situations where you may have to do awful things to survive war as hell. You know, that's great.
That's kind of a really cool concept, but again, like, see, I'm a really big dog person, and when I was watching this poor dog in the trailer for this War of Mine, I said, "There's no way." I was too sad.
It's really sad. There are some really dark, very mature subjects in it. Like, there's a scene in the game in which you walk
weird.
into.
It's cell shaded, isn't it?
It's. I mean, it's very stylized. It's not cell shaded, I wouldn't say. It's very dark and stylized, kind of like an oil painting, I guess. There's this one scene in the game though that really got me. You walk into you're in this place called Sniper Alley, and there's a sniper in a hotel, and he's shooting down on the street, so you have to try and avoid his gunfire. And then you find this dude in the middle of the street who's all shot up. He's like, "Hey, can you help me get to my house?" And whatever. So I was trying to go through the sewer, but somebody blocked it off. So you have to go into the apartment building he wants you to go into, go down into the sewer, and unblock the exit for him. And then once you do that for him, he'll run back to his apartment, and he'll run into a side room, and there, you hear a crying baby, and he finds that's his kid, and he's trying to get medicine to the baby so they don't die.
And it's
too much. Really tragic because this guy is mangled by sniper fire and is about to die, but he just wanted to see his kid one last time. It's really tragic shit, and it drains you. But I'm so satisfied to get a game that makes me feel emotions other than fun or frustration. It makes me feel legitimately sad, and I enjoy that out of it.
That is an awesome change of pace. It really is. But I can't do that, man.
Yeah.
There's just something about it. I refuse to be pulled down like that.
That's fair. But I totally recommend it. It's only $20 on Steam, and they just updated it so there are more characters you can have in your little house.
I've been eyeballing it, but I recommend it. What was that one? It was all black and white. It had one of Vege's favorites, the big giant spider.
Limbo.
Yeah, Limbo. Limbo actually made me, kind of emotional, other than, hey, this is a fun game, that sort of stuff. Limbo was weird. It was this bleak kind of a game. But I enjoyed it. That was definitely a lot of fun. Anyway, Ron's over here. I assume he's probably still playing Crypt.
No. I can't play that in the middle of the podcast.
He keeps looking down, so I'm like...
Now, Bejeweled Blitz? Yeah, I can do that.
Is that what we're doing? Okay. Well, hey, why not? So, God, so far off track. I don't even know where I am in the script.
Thank you, by the way, for bringing this up, Veg.
You're welcome.
Right? Everyone grab their phones. Fuck it. Me and Space... We are the only ones who are dedicated. Everyone else is fucking on their phones.
I can go on my phone. Fuck it.
Yeah, right.
Don't get on your phone.
Yes, do it. Do it.
No, it's fuck it.
Start.
On my phone.
I don't want to phone my phone. I'm just thinking of him as a nice friend.
I'm my
gamers, folks.
Oh shit! I downloaded Fallout Shelter. I don't know.
He's on his phone. All right.
I'm on my phone. This is an Xbox controller. Hello. I'd like to order 40-piece hot wings.
What?
Yeah.
Time out.
See, Ron's not even paying attention. He just hears you. He didn't see that you have a controller.
I saw that. I was like, no.
All right. So,
new feature of the Xbox One: order hot wings.
By the way, one of my friends had no idea that the Xbox is pushing out a $160 controller.
God
damn.
Like,
he was amazed.
That's crazy.
I'm like, dude, you really got to watch more E3, bro.
But why?
Well, and that's just it. Why would you make a controller that fucking expensive? You have a lot of people like me out here. Yeah, but you got a lot of people like me that love destroying controllers.
Yes.
Yeah, I would not give you that controller.
No.
Oh, speaking of, hold on. Get it.
Uh-oh. We can't see, remember.
It should be like his wife's giant
Alright.
see. Or something like
So
that.
I know you guys can't see, but chat can, right? You guys see this giant hole in the bottom of my GameCube controller? Yeah, that was a Smash Brothers tournament.
Trying to look at Showsan's giant hole.
Hashtag
I feel sorry for you guys in chat.
Right.
If you're watching
you
the
guys,
podcast, be glad you can't see this giant hole.
you guys love my giant hole.
Showsan.
I could show you my
Wow!
crack too.
No! Wow!
Hold on. You guys,
I'm done. I'm
no,
done.
no,
Good
no.
night.
Look, there's my crack. See
Goodbye,
it?
horses.
Coming
No,
right now.
goodbye, horses.
All right.
Goodbye, horses.
Oh God.
Oh.
So apparently, Mr. Fu's wife is very similar to mine and destroys everything. Thank
Yeah.
God I'm not the only one. See, you
There's
just indicated all of my rage.
There are just a few people in the world who purely have acid sweat that destroys all their technology.
Yeah, I believe it. Well, the thing is, I am actually very proud that I've destroyed every single controller I have ever owned, except for the Nintendo 64. For some reason, man, Nintendo built that thing like a fucking brick house. I cannot destroy the 64 controller.
He's a brick.
What's that?
Ow.
Right. Thanks, Ron.
GG.
Oh God, I don't even know what to say. Okay.
Well, hey, you're the one letting it all hang out over there, so.
Oh God, they keep coming. The references.
Oh God.
I don't even know. It's fact. Oh God.
They seriously need to release the freaking Xbox One Nerf controller so I can get you that.
It is a fact.
Actually, my wife offered to buy me the Nerf controller for my 360. And
Do you
thought that
blame
was
her? That's
awesome.
$60 fucking every time you wreck one. That's
Right.
a brand new game.
Well, right.
Yep.
Well, that's what I get for fucking downloading games like Call of Duty and Mortal Kombat.
Hey, here's a
things are
spoiler
going
alert.
to
Just
happen.
don't play Call of Duty.
No, it's a fun ass game.
I can hear
Headshot
showing up.
from across the
Fucking
map.
noob tubers, goddamn assholes with fucking grenades and
No, no, no.
skill. They
No,
actually know how to shoot.
You know what kills me every single time is that goddamn 360 no scope. That is how a controller gets broken.
That's because
exactly
you
how.
suck. How the hell
No.
do you die to that?
The
How do you die to that?
Off the map 360 no scope is bullshit. That's how controllers get broken.
Do you know what else gets broken? When I chuck a freaking hatchet across the map and kill somebody.
Yo, you know what? I gotta bring my friend Gerald in. There's an old fighting game that we had on the PlayStation called Rival Schools. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's fucking amazing. Go look it up. But I literally got so pissed off, I smashed my controller, and then I ripped his out of his hand and proceeded to smash that one. He beat my ass that badly.
Show.
Might want to see somebody about that.
Yeah, well, I was younger. You know, I've gained a bit more
Yeah, true, I guess.
over my
You
anger. But
still throw a controller at a drop of a hat.
yeah, fucking Gerald will tell you that's this story to this day. It's fucking hilarious. Look.
Sorry, drop of the hat. Are you talking about Team Fortress now?
Oh shit! The references. All right.
What do we got?
I think we're done.
I think we're done
Unless you guys
talking.
have any
Yeah.
final things you want to throw in there? No? Fucking crickets? Great.
Fucking crickets.
Oh, crickets. I hate.
Apparently, so I offended someone the other day by saying on the
Wait,
podcast that they were coming.
Newsflash to everybody in Six Gaming: Veg offended someone.
What?
Again.
Wow.
Wait. Should we have a counter on our Facebook page that says how many days since Veg offended someone? And
Right,
just
how did you
You
offend
know, I
somebody?
think
Because I
that's
know
what-
how to do that. We can have a static image that says 0. 0 days since we last offended someone. We'd
How did
never
you-
have to change.
I think
I'm
it
not
would be
offended somebody.
appropriate.
I'm genuinely curious.
It was the cum guzzling semen demon comment.
Oh.
They're like, oh, I didn't like that, and I'm like,
Who the hell
well
said
then
that?
don't be one.
Yeah, well, maybe I
said
can
that?
see how that would be offensive to some people.
What, people who are hypersensitive or actually one and they just don't want to be called out on it? What?
people who have cum guzzling demons. It just happens from time to time. You can't help that shit.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh God!
You don't
this
know why they do it.
podcast
They
took
just
a
do
turn.
it, and then they get angry when you call them out on it.
Microsoft Solitaire.
Mhm.
No, don't, no, fuck that.
That's where it came from.
Yes, I know where it came
That's why you
from,
called Microsoft over Solitaire.
because that's what they are.
This podcast really took a turn at the end. I don't know what to say.
Yes. I think we need to.
I think we're done too. So I'm gonna throw in the towel, you guys. Thank you so very much for coming. We are the Six Gaming Podcast. We do this shit every single Saturday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I always look forward to you guys. Please keep coming. We will continue reading your comments.
Especially if you're a demon.
Especially. Huge
Goes
shout
after
out to
Demon.
Mr. Fu, who has very repeatedly kept coming back. We appreciate you very much, sir. Yeah, I still can't believe my fucking camera's broken, but I
You
found
probably threw it across the room thinking it was a controller.
I'm about to, honestly. This son of a bitch doesn't work.
No, don't. You're going to have to buy a new one. Stop.
Right, and this was an expensive webcam. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, I am your host, Showsan. You guys, with me again is a very illustrious set of co-hosts. Mr. SpaceCptDamien himself, flying high.
Goodbye, everybody. I'll miss you all. Getting real close on the mic to prove it.
And the camera. Oh my god.
Right.
He does want a small
You
kiss.
look almost as big as Veg.
That's
Almost.
scary. Speaking of veg, why don't you just fucking give everyone the finger, why don't you? Say goodbye.
I think he's giving me the finger.
Yes, I am.
Or it's a global finger.
Well, we're not going into that right now, but yes, goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. In
All right.
DDYT.
Mr. Roncli, anything final?
If you want to listen to this train wreck again, you can find us at sixgaming.podbean.com.
Ooh, yeah, forgot to mention that. We actually have an audio version.
No,
For you guys
it's
to
it's
download.
video. It's video.
Oh,
So
is
we
it
get
video?
to see the black screen for half of this frickin' podcast.
Fantastic. I like it. You guys you'll forgive me this time. Thanks again. I am Showsan. We will look forward to seeing you guys next week. Finally, Mr. Roncli, take it away.
See you, bye.